Hi, this is Ken Williams aboard Sanssouci. Let's see, I did a video showing the calm seas we're running in, and people wrote in saying they wanted to see how we drive the boat. So over here is Captain Roberta, who's driving the boat and drinking coffee. And I'll do a quick tour of the pilot house and what we do here. And first show the lower set of gauges and then the upper set and what those are. And might as well start at the logbook since we're going. I wrote down where we are, and then we'll go in and show some of the equipment. You know, here we have a VHF radio monitoring channel 16. You can hear some of the chatter. Below that is our stabilizers, and right now they're not doing much of anything. If they were moving, you'd see a pattern on the screen, but we've got nice flat waters, so that's about it. Here we see the radar, and you can see it zoomed out to up in this corner, 1.5 miles, so you see everything happening in a 1.5 mile radius around us. This is where we control it. This is the control for Sonar, which shows us what's below the water, but I'm not using it now because we're in deep water and there's really no reason to. This shows us our current heading and that we're on auto mode. In real life, we don't use the steering wheel, we just use this little knob here to turn the boat. This is our chart plotter. This is what we really look at most, showing our course. And if I zoom out, you can see our course. We're actually running up the east coast of an island, I'm not sure what island, but we're going to an island called Mali Losange that you can see up there, and we're at the beginning of a fairly long run. Actually, I guess a short run for a Nordhavn, a few hours. Put that chart back because Roberta's driving. We have another radio over here which is tuned to channel 6-7 because we're chatting back and forth with Seabird, another boat running alongside of us. Here's the throttles. This controls cameras. I've got cameras scattered around the boat, and I can tell it to look at different parts of the boat. And those monitors you can see here, there's actually 3 of them, but I can each of them can cover 2 different things. So I've got an A/B switch below each of them. And I'm looking at the engine room, I'm looking back at my tender, which I'm pulling, and looking at Seabird out the front window in another camera. This screen is something called Simon. It allows me to know all kinds of things about the boat at any given moment in time. I can drill in and look and see, you know, like the hydraulic pulling fluid flowing through the boats, and what temperature it is, and all kinds of interesting but boring things. Over here is our AIS. It's telling other boats where we are. Above that, I've got a couple of GPS units that are keeping track of where we are. Okay, on the upper shelf, we've got well, let's see, this tells us how much black water we have. Gray water, and notice both are empty right now. This is our water maker control panel. I can control the water makers and start them from here in the pilot house without having to go down to the lazarette where they exist. Here I'm telling it where I want to pull water from that is used around the boat. Here, this is just kind of a readout gauge showing us what the wind is now. As you can see, there's only 5 knots of wind, and it's coming from the northwest. This satellite compass will keep track of where the boat is, and it's like a GPS but infinitely more accurate. And here we've got the engine gauges, which I almost never look at because it's more convenient to look at Simon, our monitoring system, which puts it on a TV. Yeah, let's see, here's our depth, and this just gives us our depth and the water temperature, 79 degrees, kind of interesting. Here I can turn on our nav lights, but since it's daytime I have no lights on. This allows me to turn on things like the windlass for raising and lowering the anchor, turn on the water that hoses down the anchor as it's coming up, and here's the generator control panels. We're currently tracking a television satellite, fire suppression system, and this is cool over in the corner. It shows that the air conditioning system, that there's water running through it currently at 52 degrees. And let's see, let me take another look around the back of the pilot house. Here in the corner you can see
Messy desk.
a messy desk that is
Ben's desk.
mine. A little doghouse next to my desk where Tundra stays during the day to watch me work. And I should come over to a better camera angle.
Where
And
the
you can
doggies
see where
ride
Roberta
when
sits
they're
and
underway.
works. And once they're underway, we tend to put the doggies back in the back. And they have their other doghouse. This is Keely. Keely, you should say hi. Keely, say hi. Keely. Keely. Okay, there's Keely. Tundra is back in her doghouse. Tundra. Well, she doesn't want to say hi.
Can I say hi?
And oh, here's Tundra out to say hi. Okay, and that's it.
Oh.